guess what time it is? Nathan is gone, which means we have the place to ourselves. How about it? We're at the home office. Already got the finals hat up. 3 freaking more wins. 3 more. We are 3 away. I literally can't tell you. I would wish this for all of you at this point. I have never experienced a sports run like this in my entire life. It is legitimately like, and I watch a lot of sports and I root for my teams hard. This is incredible. It is so freaking fun. I hope all of you get to experience something like this. Although I'm sure not like this, because what this team's done is literally incredible. So it is an amazing time to be an Indiana Pacers fan. But we are gonna hang out tonight again without Nathan, which means we have to do something. Here's my goal when Nathan is gone. My goal is for Nathan to understand that good things happen when he leaves. So I think tonight one thing that we could easily do is break the light goal. So I could just text him and be like, hey, by the way, we broke the light goal without you. You know, just something to where while he's on vacation, he can think like, dang, they killed it. Like, so it's you, it's me, it's all of us. And of course you got to drop a like because of course, because the parents are gone. So it's gonna be fun. Also, Tom is gone too, so like I'm literally by myself right now, which is fine. But welcome in. A lot of you guys are here. What's up? What's up? Anna's here. You're gonna hear my kid, by the way, because it's almost bedtime, and so that's the thing about working from home. But he's a good old kid. Anna says she loves the Pacers logo. David loves it. Glad Nathan can celebrate his birthday with the getaway trip. Jordan's here. What's up? So you guys in the mock. Harper says no Nathan, and I'm on time. Let's get it. Where's my goat Nathan? Nathan is going. So this is actually kind of funny. So my wife and I booked a trip to Hawaii. We leave in 2 weeks, like roughly 2 weeks. Shortly after Nathan, or I booked my wife and I a trip to Hawaii. Nathan actually decided he was going to Hawaii as well. Although it wasn't his decision. His entire family, like literally 20 of them went to Hawaii. They're literally going to the exact same place I am. So it's kind of funny. Nathan is in Hawaii now for a week, roughly a week, and I'll be there in 2 weeks. So kind of funny. We couldn't go together, of course, though. Shoemaker, happy Friday. What's up? Blake says, Avery late lock in. I was running the Ethernet and I went downstairs and my kid crawled at me. I'm like, what do you do about that? Business decisions, right? As a Celtics fan, go Pacers. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Celtics fans have been awesome through this. I freaking love it. It's almost like Celtics fans are kind of on our side here. Yeah. No, Nathan, I know. It's not Nathan's birthday as well. But, yes, congrats. Appreciate it. Yeah, I will say, I'm not going to do this yet. But if we get 3 more wins, there are going to be some receipts pulled. And I'm going to dedicate an entire live streamer video to it. Just saying. Some of you guys have some bad receipts out there. So, all right, we got a couple of things we can do tonight, but I want to do, here's my question. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You probably can't. Who weed eats at 6 on a Friday? I don't understand. I can't count on anything around here, but let's jump in a draft. I'm actually going to send the link to this draft. We will do snake draft 30 second, super flex, of course. Third down reversal off, full point PPR. And then how many rounds is that? 12? Let's knock that out. It's a Dynasty super flex. Let's just jump in and do a mock draft. I'll take some questions while we do this. We can have some fun. So, continue, please. Please continue. Please continue, please. If this thing, yeah, continue. Oh, okay, perfect. There we go. How do I, there we go. Yeah. Still a new tool for me as well. Here's the link in the chat. Jump in, come draft with me. Again, we'll do a mock draft. I have to draft in this, which is unfortunate. But we will, we'll hang out for a little bit. So looks like you guys are jumping in. Appreciate it. Is weed eats just lawn mowing? No, you don't know what a weed eater is? Do you live in a city? Weed whacker? Maybe the piece called that instead. I don't know. No, it's different. It's the stuff you can't really mow because you know, it's in an area you can't get the mower, essentially. So where the frick are my comments? What 11? Okay, well, looks like we are almost full. We got one more spot here. That's the one. There we go. All right. Torsten, what's up? Enjoy some pina coladas. We will. What island? The big island. Both of us. Another part-time Seas fan. Pacers look awesome. It's so fun, man. Would have been an epic background in Hawaii. Definitely better than Arizona. Hold on. What? The Arizona background looks great. What are we talking about? It was awesome. All right, we can get started here. Yeah, they both look great. The Hawaii background would be sick, but I don't think we want to go to Hawaii and work. I totally understand that. But no Nathan means party time. Here we go. Means we can say and do whatever we want tonight. How about that? All right. Someone who doesn't have a life weed eats at 6. Well, they hire people. My neighbors hire people. But like, which I do. But, okay, I have to draft in this, don't I? Frick. Of course I'm drafting at the 1, but no third round reversal. Sure, Joshy, come to me. Thank you. All right. My wife makes fun of me because I called a weed eater. What? Yeah, what else is it called? I was actually in Hawaii for Krusty Krab too. Yeah. I've never been to Hawaii. I'm excited to go. I'm content to pay people to do that for me. I also do that. It's the people that are getting paid to do it. Fairmont Orchid. I don't know where Nathan is. I'm staying at an Airbnb. My wife and I booked this like crazy Airbnb. It's like a tree house, like literally a tree house. So it's pretty cool. Would have loved the Warriors and Pacers final. Yeah, but I mean, I like that it's competitive. I like that OKC can give the Pacers a run for the money, even if they don't win, you know. So, weed whacker. Okay, yeah. Draft not working for me. I'm stuck on a countdown timer. Refresh your page. Probably will help. Although I don't see the timer anymore. Did I do something wrong? What's going on? No, there. Yeah, well, I refreshed it and it worked for me. So I don't know what it was. Do you prefer push mowing or using a riding mower? Riding mower. I'm fat and lazy. And I grew up mowing yards, like using a push mower. So when I finally got to use the ride mower, it was like the best day of my life. All right. We're going to get an Augie appearance tonight. Nah, probably not. He's pretty fussy right now. I love mowing quiet time. Here's the thing about my yard's like, I don't have a riding mower. I don't have anywhere to put it. Actually, this is fun news. I'm probably going to be, we're going to be listing our house in a couple weeks. So I'm probably going to be moving. I need a bigger house. I have to have an office at this point because, you know, but this house only has 3 bedrooms. So if we have another kid, I don't have anywhere to put the kid. So we can't keep him in the garage, Savannah said. So maybe new house soon. But that's what I've been doing today. So how to refresh 2 accidentally to Gibbs. Oh well, show moves on. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's a fine pick. It's Gibbs. There's not really a wrong pick in this first round. Look at that. Wide receiver run right there. Chase, Jefferson, Neighbors, and Lamb go before Hurts and Burrow. I like it. I don't mind it at all. Yeah, we can move, so we're going to, yeah. Maybe Lamar since it's a 10-man. It's a 12-man. 12-man. This is a 12-man draft, right? Yeah. You guys can see all 12, right? Yeah. Dual elite QB. Burrow, Mahomes. Puka Bowers. Amon-Ra. Bijan. By the way, I don't know what this button's not working. That blows. What's up, Gerald? Good to see you, brother. Way to build our office when we have a second. It's tiny. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm moving. I've lived here for 3 or 4 years now. So, and when I moved here straight out of college, so that's when I bought this house. There's the link, by the way, if you want to get your team reviewed after this. I'm doing solos tonight, which is always fun. Last time I did solo live stream, I did a bunch of these. So I will personally autograph all of the team reviews on tonight, all the blueprints. Garage kids turn out fine, trust me. Yeah. A very competitive lineup in a 14 manly. Oh, I got you, Vice. Yeah, I was confused. Competitive starting lineup in a 14-man. Lots of picks on my bench. And all 3rd-round running backs. Stafford, John, but people won't trade for my picks. What do you suggest? Worried about injuries? Depending on what the rest of your team looks like, you might be in a reload. You said competitive though. People won't trade for my picks. Well, you might have to reload, honestly. Be patient though with your league mates. Sometimes you have to wait them out. Is Nathan out celebrating for his birthday? He's in Hawaii for his birthday actually. So, happy birthday, Nathan! But we don't miss you. JJ McCarthy will be at worst a second-round pick next year in a startup. That's a bold take. It's a bold take. I did see something interesting. The betting lines for like the over-unders for the touchdowns for NFL quarterbacks next year. I think JJ McCarthy's was like 5th or 6th in the league, which I guess is predicated on the fact that like people think that he's going to step into that offense, and you know, basically, how many touchdowns did Darnold score in that offense, right? I mean, even just check. Okay, sleeper. He threw for 22. No, 35. Okay, so I guess that's not all that unreasonable. The one thing about it that kind of scares me is we really just don't know. Like, we really don't know what's. Oh boy. 2 picks. 2 picks. Frick. 1. You know where I'm going, baby. Honestly, you guys freaking took all the receivers, frickers. I don't care. I'll take them anyways. You guys can lig them. We just, it's interesting. Like, I mean, because he was drafted as a developmental guy. He's kind of a raw prospect. Like, I mean, if he came in and threw for 25, 26 touchdowns next year, that'd be a big deal in my opinion. What were the most he threw in college in a single season? I don't even remember because they didn't make him throw it a lot. So I just got offered Hunter, Godwin, and Kittle for Zay, Kincaid, and Travion. Travis Hunter? No, I think you're. Oh, thoughts. I'm at a loss. I got it. No, I think you're probably winning that. Does DK's value change at all now that Rodgers signed? No, it's kind of baked into his price, in my opinion. I was at least. Starters will love Dak, Brees, Gibbs, CD, Amon-Ra, Ted, Nico, Devontae Adams for that 14-man league. You're definitely. I mean, it looks like you're contending to me. But again, you're probably just going to have to wait out your league mates. 25 touchdowns for JJ Man was long. Yeah, I think it was 25, which again, seems pretty high to me. So, dude's got a rocket though. Yeah, he does have a strong arm. I feel like we haven't really like seen it in action. That's a good. My kid is just yelling at the top of his lungs. That's honestly like good value on Knicks there, Dylan. So, and honestly, it was good, not bad value on May either, but. Just started 12 team. Ended up doing Bowers, Williams, May, Hunter, Tet. Stoked for that build. I don't know how did you do that? Lots of rookies. Those are all guys that, you know, I will say, like, Williams hasn't done it, May hasn't done it, Hunter hasn't done it, Tet hasn't done it. So there's some risk in that build. But if all those guys hit, you're going to be in really good shape. You could have the most valuable team in the league. Easily think if he gives you Sam Darnold throwing way more rushing, runs a 4.48. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, but like, you know, I don't know. I've kind of warmed up to the whole JJ McCarthy thing because you're right. It's in an offense where you do have a really, really consistent track record of no matter who the quarterback is in that situation, they've produced. And so would it absolutely shock me if JJ McCarthy could come in there and throw for 30 touchdowns? I mean, I'm at the point with Kevin O'Connell's offense where nothing surprises me. After the Darnold thing was truly surprising, but after the Darnold thing, like, I don't think anything will surprise me. Nice value on A.J. Brown, man. Also, you were extremely fortunate here, Bomb Trady, that A.J. made it to you. Otherwise, you're sitting on the other side of that fall off. Actually, I guess you've got Garrett Wilson still on the board, but... It'll be interesting to see. But if JJ my QB2 people keep trying to trade for him in my league. Well, yeah, there's definitely a trade market for him right now. I will say that. Try to send Kyler Cook for Baker, London. Guy countered London for Cook straight up. Beautiful. What? James Cook? Good gosh, dude. I must just be somebody who like thought. Anytime like a trade like that happens, I have to assume like it's somebody who just doesn't pay attention. I know KOC's the I know trust KOC's the best young offensive mind in the league. Always wins. People love him, but don't love who he picks at QB. Yeah, I mean, if he wins, who cares? I agree. Fleece over my league. I traded the 103 and Olave for Neighbors in a 26 first, and that was his offer. Again, is that somebody who just doesn't pay attention? You have to not know. Yeah, Travis Hunter. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, drop a like. Let's hit our goal with Nathan gone. Let's break the like record so I can text Nathan and say we broke the like record. I said I just wanted Neighbors. He threw in future first like it was candy. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Why would Drake maybe a better pick per se? The supporting cast or the offensive scheme? Better pick than whomst? Than McCarthy? Drake May has rushing upside, first of all. But I know what you're saying. I mean, yeah, McCarthy has the better weapons and the better coach, but May as a talent is more proven as a passer and way more dynamic of a playmaker, and he has a higher fantasy ceiling in my opinion. So, but 3 rounds difference, maybe you have a point there. I don't know. Do you think Hunter's ADP is a bit high? It's Travis Hunter. Like, I think for now we'll err on the side of like we're not going to come out and say anything negative about Hunter and his price, just because literally I don't think I've ever had a prospect go in the top 4 rounds of a dynasty startup as a rookie and literally just like have to say I don't know about Hunter. I don't know. I know he's extremely gifted, extremely athletic, extremely all of that, and so you can't deny that. JJ is fast too, ran a bit at Michigan. Yeah, but he's not that type of quarterback is the difference between him and May. But they're both, I mean, again, you may have a point. Dang, got my game 3 ticket. I'm surprised you're going to 3. I wonder, what are tickets at? I haven't looked today. Last time was awesome. I'm thinking about going to 4. I'm thinking about doing 4. I'm afraid I'm going to go to 3 and they're going to get smoked. But I'm honestly just going to wait and see what happens Sunday night. So, but I'll be going to 1 next week for sure. Traded Saquon for Nico and a mid-first. League mates saying I got fleeced. No, Nico's more valuable than Saquon, and so if you got more, then you fleeced the other guy. Yeah. JJ's 22, 2 years younger than Cam Ward. Yeah, I mean, age doesn't super matter when you're, a quarterback like that. But Loveland or Golden at the 111 and 1 QB. TJ Hawk and wide receivers are kind of weak. Probably they'll go Loveland, I think. We'll see where they go. Honestly, see where they go in this draft. I think Loveland's been going higher. Yeah, they both have rushing upside. Yeah, I agree, but May has more rushing upside. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. A 1-year rebuild, I traded Chris McCaffrey and A-Rod. Rodgers? He has value for mid-26 first and a 203. Okay. In a 1-year, yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah. You maybe could have gotten more in season, but honestly, it's not a bad price at all. Milrose, the ultimate cheat code. See, okay, I mean, I will say this: every time Nathan and I see where Milrose going in these startup drafts, you guys can jump in the chat and discuss this with me. We can have an actual. Ugh. Okay, yes, I will take. Oh, I've autoed. Are you kidding me? Oh, I autoed Lawrence. That's not bad. I don't have it set on my rankings. I'm an idiot. Well, evidently I can't sort it by my rankings. Okay, whatever. I'll just guess. There's Dak. Nice pick. Who would I have taken there? Frick. One of the running backs, probably. Whatever. Milrow. I need somebody in the comments to make a case for me why Jalen Milrow has value. Has as not only as much value as he does, but has value. He's a backup quarterback. And I get he has upside, so it makes sense to take shots on guys like that. But he has legitimate, he's going in the 11th round of startups value. That's low-end starting quarterback value in the NFL. Are we just assuming they drafted him to take over for Darnold? I don't think he's going to start over Darnold this year. Make the case. I am curious because I don't get it. I haven't drafted a single Jalen Milrow. And I've told people, if I lose out and if I miss out because of that, fine. Nice JT pick. Nice Brees pick at the 5. That's nuts. Oh, I got this freaking confused. I'm used to this turn being the 5-6 turn, so it was only a 4-5 turn. Yeah, I like my pick less now. Oh, well, I don't care. That's why it's a mock draft, right? Who's on my team? Not a bad team. I've definitely had worse drafts before. Miller needed to stay another year. I get it. Rushing upside. I know, but like Anthony Richardson and Justin Fields have rushing upside, and they suck. It's got upside. Darnold's cinched on one. Darnold is on a 1-year deal. I'll give you that, but it doesn't mean that Miller is going to be the guy there. A lot of comps with Lamar, like just upside. Yeah, but again, that's expensive for just an upside, not like an upside lottery ticket. Going to be developed for 2 to 3 years, probably. And if that is the case, then you know. Who knows what his value will do? I'm none of him priced, but I see the case. People are assuming Darnold's a bust. How's my team? Where are you at, Dylan? J. Jeff. It's pretty good. I like your value with Knicks. I mentioned that earlier, but yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I like the Rome. You got the Rome pick before the drop off. That's good. What's up, Mike? Still tuning in. Oh, dude, Mike, what's up? Still tuning in from the Appalachian Trail. Just hit New Hampshire. You guys help kill the miles. Appreciate what you do. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to look up a map real quick. Appalachian Trail. I mean, I know where freaking New Hampshire is. I'm just saying I want to see where it is comparison to. Holy smokes. You are... I think when we talked, you had just got... You were... Last time you updated me, I think you were in West Virginia... West Virginia, like almost in the DC area. Holy cow, man. You are close. Finish it out. Finish it out. That's freaking awesome. Appreciate you, buddy. Keep me updated. I want to keep hearing about it. Oshie Autos Goff. Ain't that Oh, I get it. Nice. 111 or Olave. In a short-term rebuild? The 111 this year? Frick. Dang. Okay, so Golden went ahead of Loveland here, by the way. I would take... Olave went at the 5'10" in this draft. It's a fair deal, man. It's a fair field here. Yep, Appalachian Trail. That's correct. He's hiking the entire Appalachian Trail, which is sick. But interesting. Jacobs in the 6th. Dylan, you just kind of killed it with the Taylor Jacobs tandem there. Who has the best wide receiver room? Icarus has a good one. Lamb, London, Rice is the best one. I like Fonz's team. Lamb, London, Rice, and then go Judkins, Henry. And then Ward. I really like that team. It's a little early of a pick on Rice, but I don't care. I know who I'm taking here. Frick this. I need him to make it to me, please. Do not take him here. I know it's just a mock draft, but I'm still competitive about this stuff. Actually, I got both of these guys. I know exactly who I'm... Oh, yes. You took the one guy I did not want. I appreciate that. Yes. Yes. All right, my team's winning this league. We're good. Derek Unicorn. Yeah, that was funny. I haven't rewatched that video yet. I didn't have time to watch it yesterday. But I remember when we recorded it, him saying that. New to the channel. What's the Rome drop off? Good question. It's when the Roman Empire fell. No, I'm just kidding. I did just watch Gladiator, but I haven't watched the second one. The Rome drop off is the... So technically, it's like the Rice T. Higgins drop-off. We actually just recorded our wide receiver rankings, and we put Rome a tier below those guys. But after Rome Odunze, there's like a pretty big tier drop-off in wide receiver talent there. You get to uncertainties or twos. So, appreciate you watching the channel there, Barbecue Chips. Big barbecue chip guy. I will say this. I got a Jersey Mike's original Italian number 13, no tomato tonight. And not a tomato guy. I will say the last 2 times I've gotten Jersey Mike's, I have doubled up on the Miss Vickies. Because here's the thing, like they just don't have a lot of chips in there. Like, do you guys think that they kind of short you on chips? So I've been getting 2, which admittedly like has filled me up a little bit more. But everyone drop a like. If everyone does, we hit 200 easy. Drop a like. Let's break the like record while Nathan's gone, so we can rub it in his face when he gets back. But George, good to see you, buddy. Pacers not only are the only team of destiny, not Mason. Mason's the team of BS, is what he is. You can tell him I said that. Ladder the 101. The 101. What's up, EB? Good to see you. I've never done a Superflex draft. Never done a draft on the site. Learning curves. Oh yeah, you'll figure it out. Are you in this one, John? Are you in this one? Let me know. Thanks, thinking the same thing. Yeah, you guys are talking. Potential late 26 first. Get the 201 and took Caleb Johnson. Nice. I like that. Hard or soft taco? I'm a soft taco guy. Big soft tacos, yeah. I mean, authentic Mexican tacos are typically soft tacos. So I'm just saying. Rome has so much target competition. Oh, I know. But he has more upside than the guys. Rome's not a sure thing. I definitely agree with you. Quality chip choice, yeah, I think so. Now that you mentioned, it does seem like there aren't that many chips. Man, I'm going to be the guy that started the revolt. I know it will be me. 100-mile run. Who's on a 100-mile run? Oh, Mason? Oh, is that this week? I didn't even know that. Soft tacos are real tacos. Oh, yeah, your eggplant? Oh, yeah, ample eggplant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're doing fine. You'll have to watch our, John, you have to watch our Dynasty Startup Draft strategy video we released last week. I think it'll help you with some of the strategy stuff in Superflex leagues. But I appreciate you, man. But never eat pizza again if Rome doesn't hit this year. Okay. That kind of sucks. Like, I mean, I would not make that deal. Corn tortillas are gross. Authentic. Corn tortillas are fine when they're like real corn tortillas. So. Okay, what's going on? Where did Loveland go? Loveland went 704. Kittle's good value there. Waddle. Do you guys see the freaking pictures of Jalen Waddle? Holy crap. Trying to find the freaking picture. He looked like a chunky boy. Which I don't know if it was chunky or if it was muscular, but either way, I can't find the picture. He looked huge, humongous. All right, let's see what I'm thinking about taking. Adams, still got the receivers going again here. Let's take a look at the by position. Heck, man, I'll just take Milrow here. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know who I want there. Two guys. Nope. Frick. All right, we got a couple options here. Is there a way to get in more than one live league? Probably not. We're trying to get everybody in one, and there's a lot of you, so more than we have spots. So feels like Rome's the safest wide receiver in that room. I think Rome is the guy there, but what's a strategy on a team that has too much depth? Up tier, baby. Up tier, up tier, up tier. Always. Oh, good. All three guys I wanted went. Freaking fan-freaking-tastic. God. These picks suck. Hug. All right. Frick this. I hate that pick. Oh, ugh. Who the frick do I take now? I guess I'm taking freaking Cortland Sutton. That's a gosh awful pick. Frick. Yeah. All right, whatever. Yeah, up tier. Oh, this was false. Wasn't him. Bruin him. Okay, I was like, he looked big. What do you think of startup drafts and a lot of trading picks? Yeah, I think it's a good idea and take advantage of it. I don't ever trade up, always trade down. He's turning into the Penguin. Maybe. That would make sense. Only ever one QB and then I've autoed Goff looking at wide receiver rankings. Yeah, it happens. It's all right. It's good value on Goff. It's an O-line wearing his jersey. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. How much would you add on top of Hawk to get McBride? Oh, gosh. I mean, a lot. A first and a half, easily. Where's Nathan? On the island. He's in Hawaii. Nathan's in Hawaii now. I'm in Hawaii in 2 weeks. So, just do another startup. If you want to do another startup, Dylan, we'll do another startup. Is it still Nathan's birthday? It is Nathan's birthday. I couldn't celebrate with him. He's been flying today, but Nathan. So here's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be you and I next week, and by you and I mean all of you and I, because Nathan gets back like Friday, so we're gonna have fun. Avery just hit 100 fricks in 15 seconds. This is bad. Go read. I don't wanna. What premium would you take to down tier from Amarant to London? Ooh, a first, or equivalent. Mid-first, hopefully. It'd be great. I like that trade. Nice money pick there. Eggplant. Come on, it wasn't that bad of a pick. All right. Took your advice, drafted 3 wide receivers through draft, and had the best draft ever. Took Purdy, Murray, Goff in the 2 leagues in the 4th to 6th. Good gosh, dude. Yeah, see, that's why you do it, man. That's awesome. That's a team ready to win a championship. Got Jaden Daniels, Bijan, Kyron, Malik, and Olave in my 1 QB Dynasty. Nice. That's sick. That's a good team, man. You got some studs. JD, Bijan, and Malik Neighbors is insane. Kyler Swift, Diggs for McBride and Darnold. Ooh. It's even. I probably prefer McBride. Golden or Burden? You have to go Golden, I think. Golden went 2 rounds ahead of him in this draft, too, so I think you have to go there. Can't scroll down on this draft. I have to make myself smaller. Boop. Sick. Sutton is a dino, and every time I draft him, he's a season-ending injury. Well, then don't draft him so I can have him and he doesn't end the season. All right, we got 2 more rounds here, and then we'll fire up another one. How much you want to bet I have the highest value team? I'll bet you guys $20 each. All 187 of you. I'm doing the math. Yeah, I can afford it. Wait, no, I can't. Well, we'll see who makes it back to me, but I feel like I'm going to get triple sniped here. So, because there's definitely a guy I want. That's not one of them. That's not one of them. He's going to take the guy I want right here. Please let me have him. Please let me have him. Nathan would be taking Mooney here because he's a degenerate. Okay, cool. Honestly, couple good picks here. Frick. In the 11th? Jennings is a beast. I'm just telling you. I just stressed Anthony Richardson. How about that? He's definitely staying healthy this year, isn't he? Right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Am I right? Take Pittman. Awesome. I got all the good wide receiver ones right there. Yeah, Richardson's already hurt. Go freaking figure. Who would have ever questioned his durability? Or, I mean, man. Henderson feels like the BTO this year could be the biggest rise. He easily could be. One of the running backs will be. Made 2 mid to late 26 first and Marshawn Lloyd for Ladd. Nah, it's a great trade. Allen pumping up your value. No, I mean, I think it's just my drafting, actually. Don't worry, I won't touch him again. No diddy. It's good to hear. Got Gino and Odunze for Diggs, Judy, and Justice Hill. Good night. Send those offers lopsided trade happen, like the domain guys say. They do happen. They do happen. It may not happen in every league all the time, but it does happen occasionally. And when that happens, I mean, you take big value wins. The value you got in that trade alone. I mean, you might not gain that much value over 4 dynasty trades. That's awesome. That's really good. I mean, Odunze went in the 4th here. Gino obviously went in the 9th. But when you're looking at Judy and Diggs, 8th, 11th. Who was the other guy? Justice Hill. He's not worth anything. So you traded an 8th round pick and 11th round pick for a 4th round pick. That's yeah. That's ridiculous. Good work, Evan. Good work. Dun 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 dun. Real quick before we start another draft, let's I forgot to freaking start stream mode. Idiot. All right. Let's I want to answer some trade questions here for a minute because there's a ton of them in here. And then we'll jump back over, finish this draft up, and then, yeah. Who just went Dart? Dart's good value there. Dart after Jaden Blue is insane. All right. Real quick, we're going to do another draft here very soon, but I definitely want to get through some of these trade questions real quick. And let me actually pull this up over here as well. Okay. The 101, I'm trying to read you guys' comments here. Here we go. The 101 are the 104, 111, and Waddle. It's a big down tier, but you'll get one of Hunter, Hampton, Artette, and the 111 and Waddle. I mean, can we get rid of Kraft and Waddle and just add something better here? That's what I would prefer. Oh, these freaking player cards look so much better. Thank you. Honestly, do it for like freaking get DK in there. I would probably shouldn't do that, should I? No. Do this and try to send back like a second. Yeah, do that. Try that. See if that works. It's the 101. I mean, you need to ask for a lot on top here. Jiggins JMO for James Conner, Mike Evans. Yeah, I'll take that side pretty easily there. Pretty easy, man. Take that trade. Trade. Oh wow, a Rodgers trade. Here we go. Javonte or Aaron Rodgers. It's even. I don't mind if you make this trade at all. They both earn very little value. Both on essentially one-year deals. So the 203 or Isaiah Likely in the 212. No, I'd stick with the 203. You're getting a way better player this year there. Being offered the 212 and Likely for my 203, should I do it? My current roster needs draft capital. You have what? The 203? Yeah, I mean, you may need it. Down tiers may be a good idea, but this isn't nearly enough. If you're going to do that, I honestly don't think I even freaking want to. I would recommend sticking and picking here. Unless you get like Mixon or something. I'd probably stick and pick. So do not do this. Appreciate it, Taven. Here's another trade voucher for you. Appreciate it. Allen or Caleb Williams? It's not even close. Any comments on this one? Being off. Oh, wait, no. No, yeah, no. Straight up. I mean, this is easy. I'm doing this all day, every day. All right, let's check back on the draft, and then we'll start another one. We'll come back and finish trade questions in a bit. Would you rather have a late first or McCaffrey? If I'm contending, I'd rather have the freaking league winner. Hypothetically, would you take Amon-Ra for London and Judkins? I would take the London and Judkins side. Yes. I would do that. All right, let's see. I got one more pick here. Should I take him? Should I take Milroy? Should I do it? He just went. Man, I got to take somebody better. How about I take the quarterback that got way better draft capital? It's going to be starting right away. That brings the boom. Post-draft review. Here we go. Who's going to be on top? I bet it's me. Oh, frick. How did this happen? Well, we tried. That sucks. All right, let's do another one. This will be Snake 30, Superflex, off, full, 12 round. And I'm not drafting here. I'm drafting at 10. And you guys are going to draft somewhere else. Here's the link to get in the draft. Do you want to draft with me? We're going to do another startup real quick. We'll take questions as well. But got to get it going. All right. What do you think about Joe Milton? He's nothing at all. Zero. He's nothing. Which offer would you take? The 208, 308, 908, or the 406, 606, 806, 20? Wow. Probably the 208 and the 308 side. Nah, I'm not doing it. I said psych. I didn't have a tight end. That must be it. Must have been it. Milton is better than Milrow. Man. Sewage is better than poop. Nathan took the day off after his birthday? Or day off for his birthday. Yeah, he did, actually. He is in Hawaii for his birthday, so. All right, frickers, let's do this. Yes, he did. Do these draft become leagues? No, these ones don't. The real money leagues are usually on Mondays. In fact, I think we have one on Monday. Nathan's recovering from a celebration last night. Dude, Nathan called me after the game because we were both freaking out. We squealed like little girls into the phone. It's ridiculous. Mason Taylor or Jalen Knoll? Oh, pass. Probably Knoll. All right, I'm drafting a 10 in this draft. Let's get it. Drop a like, frickers. Appreciate it. Sunraker's in the building. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Allen, Lamar. Let's see what kind of value I can get here at the 10. Chase, I guarantee all my freaking picks are going to be gone. But we'll see. Chase, Jefferson. Here we go. Lamb. You guys are frickers. You know that? It's absolutely, like, it's just absolutely miserable. Imagine you're playing Dynasty, but you have a platform where everybody just knows everything you think in your head strategy-wise, everyone knows it. So you never have an advantage over anybody. That's literally what it's like to make content. It's crazy. Because last week I would have gotten Neighbors at the 110. You guys are freaking frickers. Oh my gosh. Frick. I'm gonna get freaking crapped on here. All right. I mean, you know, let's get weird. Let's get weird. Since you guys are getting weird with me, let's get weird. What's up, Jordan? Good to see you. A 212 in a startup, third round reversal. QB 101, Ladd, Harrison, or May. Ladd or Marv, either one. I think they're both good. Thank goodness. Okay, I did get a little bit of a break here. Yeah, I needed BTJ to come back, and I got him, so we're good there. Debo on first for Nico is a steal. It's a steal. Second year in the league. Genty, Neighbors, BTJ. Good gosh, dude. You need to submit that team. You might get an elite value medal for that. That's insane. You probably would get an elite value medal for that. I'm trying, dude. Ow, frick. I have tinnitus in my left ear. It blows. So it's just squealing. London, Nico. Look at you freaking fricks. You guys. That's why we waited to do that. We waited to do that video until after we did all of our startups, which served no advantage to me because I still had terrible startups every time I drafted this offseason. Only did 2, but they both sucked. Second one wasn't as bad, I don't think. Wow, and Ladd McConkey goes in the middle of the second. We are really pushing him up. Nice Genty pick, by the way. Somebody take Patrick Mahomes. Oh my gosh. Man, we all really fricked these guys here on the end with the quarterbacks. They don't have any. If Harrison goes here, like, okay, May goes. One of them is going to get Marv, but my gosh, somebody take Patrick Mahomes. Somebody's going to get one of these guys in Mahomes. I can't complain if I'm the Allen or Jackson guy here. I mean, oh my gosh. Take him. Do not let him fall to the third on my live stream. He's thinking about it. Are you kidding me? Y'all, Is this some kind of joke? Take Patrick Mahomes. What? Take him now. What are we doing? Come on. Wilson over Mahomes. Thank you. Frick. You let that guy get Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Patrick Mahomes? Oh my gosh, you guys. Mahomes is dead. Wait, what? He's the best football player in the world. If you're drafting the top 3 spots, taking those QBs and then spamming wide receivers, something more mysterious. Yeah, did you watch the startup draft strategy video? I think we said the answer to that question, actually. Yeah, we're taking probably wide receivers if we can. Maybe it's a joke. I don't think it's a joke. I think they're dead serious. Yeah, no. Nolan's got the 3 wide receiver start, and it's pretty sexy, not gonna lie. Jefferson, McConkey, Hunter. And even though I feel like you took McConkey earlier than he should have gone, or usually goes, it still looks like the best team out there. I'm telling you, those freaking wide receivers, man. And their market value is insane. Game of chicken. It might have been Stafford and mid-late first or Baker. Baker. I don't know. Pickens for Odunze a while ago before I did the trade. Yeah, no, you killed it. Somebody take Purdy over Mahomes. Purdy's a good pick too, man. Hunter, McMillan, Rice, another 3 wide receiver. So I mean, it looks like at least right now with where people are drafting these wide receivers right now, these 105 through 107 teams are killing it. Oh, I'm up soon. If you take AJ Brown, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Thank you. That's how you do a wide receiver star right there, my friend. That's how you take Bowers and still win. Definitely not going wide receiver next time, though. Let's see. Frick! Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot, actually, for that pick. I did not realize he was there. Burt Macklin, FBI. Welcome to Domain Fricker, Burt. I need it to be actually Chris Pratt. How do we feel about how far apart Henderson and Ward keep going? I think Ward's a really good value. That's how I feel. Lion of Lannister, just to start from 108, started Jefferson, Genty, Ladd, Hunter, Saquon. League said I sucked because I had no QB. Well, if they watched our content from 3 years ago, they would be saying that, yeah. Yeah, Herbert getting to the 312 is insanity. Man, Rome at the 311. Okay, HN, nice pick. Okay, here we go. Let's lock in. Do I have any wide receivers here? Or did the fall off already happen? Man, Rice is gone. Holy butt cheek. You guys made you guys pushed the wide receiver fall off up like a round and an entire round and a half. Yeah. I will go Trayvon Henderson there. And I'll feel good about that, actually. All right. We'll see. I'm seeing Purdy fall really late. I don't get it. I don't get it either, man. We are advocating for him to go higher. In a 6-point passing touchdown league, drafting tomorrow, but leaning Henderson. Yeah, which pick? Which pick do you have? Oh, if it's between Henderson and Ward, I don't care. Yeah, I would go Henderson for market value. Burt Macklin, FBI. Can you solve the case of the missing Nathan? It's birthday capture. After a month ago, Ward was going. I know. Did something similar in my third round versus 104. Jefferson, McConkey, Hampton, A.J. Brown. That's broken. That's ridiculous. Traded the 301 and 27 first for the 109 in a 10 team. Oh my gosh. 3 wide receivers, 109, 110, 201. No, I would not go 3 wide receivers in a rookie draft. Oh, it's a startup. I'm an idiot. You traded a 27 first for the 109? Okay, that's trading a 27 first for Puka Nacua or Brock Bowers. And you guys wonder why we say what we say about 27 first. That's why. That is why. That guy legitimately thinks he's making a good move by doing that. Yeah, no. 109, 110, 201. If you can get 2 wide receivers at the 109, 110, I would take receiver before I take running back. Torn on the tight end landscape. Bowers and McBride are unattainable. Warren, Loveland, owners just drafted him. Kittle, owners already in win now. You have a Joker everywhere. Yeah, it's tough. You roll with a Jonnu Smith. That's what you got to do. How me doing? Dylan, you're in this one too? Lamb, Genty, McMillan, Purdy. Yeah, I like it. Good draft. I have the 103, 104, 105, and 108. Yeah, I'm good taking Hendo over Ward, as that's your question. All right, let's see who makes it back to me here. Traded 27 first for Rashee Rice. In a heartbeat, I would. Yes. Yes. All the time, every day, I would do that. And then when Rashee Rice wins you a league, you're going to be like, wow, I really didn't need that first 2 years from now because somebody wants me to over. That is insane. Mid-first, you couldn't even trade a mid-first for Rashee Rice during this year's rookie draft season. During this year's rookie draft season. That is 2 years away, and it's already that. Like, man. Tet and a 27 first for Marv. Yeah, that's closer. That's not like a blowout. Because you're only moving up. Like, look at the startup here. You're only moving up 7 spots. No, I would hold there. I would hold Tet. Oh, look at this is cute. You guys go on a freaking QB run right when I'm about to draft. Awesome. You guys are frickers. If this guy takes QB, I'm going to kill somebody. I've said that a lot. I need to stop saying that. They'll probably come after me. All right, whatever QB he doesn't take, I'll take here. I like this team. I wish it was a real team. Dang. It does feel like it's the cheapest you're going to get Henderson or Judkins, and then they're going to go up after this year. Like, that's what it feels like. Who's this boy taking? All right, he took Dak. Honestly, I'm going to go with the hype and go McCarthy. Option of Harvey or Johnson. Both great. Don't really care which one. They're both awesome. Am I wrong for valuing Penix over Ward? No, it's not wrong. Just like situations more meaningful than the draft capital. You know, it is. It is. Look at this QB run here. Here we go. Everybody's taking QB now because it's the cool thing to do. Guess in half, I don't want another quarterback. Addison pick is tough, but he's your what? Addison's your wide receiver 1 though. That's interesting. Kyron. All right, here we go. Lock in 6th round. Oh, this is where I get my boys. All my boys are here. Or no, I already have a freaking. Yeah, I'll take Josh Jacobs here. I like this draft. Is this PPR tight end premium? Yes, and yes. Darth Torque. Appreciate you. All right, solid draft. Solid draft. McCaffrey, nice pick. Really good pick for that team. I think the only guy whose team I like better is the guy drafting right in freaking front of me. Actually, I like a lot of these teams. Everybody's drafted pretty well in this. I will say, there are 2 guys here that got stuck with 1 wide receiver only, and now they've got Addison and Olave as their wide receiver 1. So that's kind of tough. But outside of that, I mean, and who knows, it might even freaking work out for him. Was DJ Moore a follower? Am I crazy? He's still on the board? Nah. He's a good value here. I honestly could have taken him. I probably should have. I can't sort by my rankings right now, so I definitely have him higher than all these guys. Nice Derrick Henry pick there. Man, how do you take James Cook over Derrick Henry? Woof. I'll take 1 year over Derrick Henry over 6 years of James Cook. There's some truth to that, by the way. Alex says he got his swag box today. Thanks so much for sitting. Yeah, if you guys ordered swag boxes, they should have been coming in this week. So, and if you haven't filled out the form to get your swag box yet, but you ordered a swag box, let me know. People are valuing 27 first so high, willing to part, willing to rid of proven talent for it. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. We talked about this, and I think I understand why some people are like massively disagreeing with me on this. I think it's because people are misunderstanding like what we're saying when we say don't trade for 27 first. Because if you're getting like, if you're sending away like Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard and Aaron Jones and getting a 27 first, like, yeah, absolutely you trade your pennies for firsts. What we're saying not to do is trade like your top end dynasty assets for 27 firsts, which is what we see more often than not. So 27 firsts aren't always a terrible target, but they need to be treated correctly at least. Home going as QB7 wins 6 to 7 fantasy seasons in the top 8. 4 of those top 5, great value in the third. Shouldn't even be saying that, man. He should be going in the second. He needs to be going in the second. What value of tight end premium? I think it's half point. That's typically what we play with. So we will see who makes it back to me. So the other nice thing, if you're looking at the overall rankings here over on the side, the other nice thing here is, dang, DJ Moore in the 7th is great value. Is if you pick up your first 2 or 3 wide receivers in the first couple rounds, then there's another big wide receiver run here in the 7th round. So this sucks. It's a sucky wide receiver run, but it's a wide receiver run. Skittle, Tua. Tua is a quarterback 3. All right. See, the 6th round is like running back world, right? There's a pretty dominant theme in each of these 3 rounds right here. The 5th round is mostly green, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks. In the 6th round, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 running backs. My guess is you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 wide receivers in this round. That's my guess. We'll see if it comes true. It's going to depend on who these guys take here, but I know what position I'm taking. Is that's locked in right now. Terry's a good pick. Although these wide receivers kind of suck here. How many leagues are you in? Like 9. 9 leagues, I think. There are tier separators in the rankings on the Flock site. I've got tiers in my overall rankings, yeah. And I think in my positional. JMO went there. Okay. Frick. I don't like this pick anymore. I'm going to take Tyreek, I think. I don't know of anybody else there. I'll take Tyreek Hill. You have beautiful eyes with those natural eyelashes. Thanks, by the way. If I were doing something to make my eyelashes look different, that would be suspect. And yeah. Yeah, they are. Thank you. I know it's a compliment. My entire life, I've gotten the pretty boy label, which I don't know how I feel about, but whatever. I want to look like a man. But thanks. I know you meant it as a compliment. Okay. Well, frick. 8th round? 8th round. Godwin went. I feel like there's an obvious pick that I'm missing here. Okay, here we go. Let's go vet again. All right. I'm liking this team. All right, what are you guys' updated finals predictions? I want to hear them in the chat. I honestly can't make one. I can't. I'm literally trying to not have super high expectations and just enjoy this thing. So, but I'm curious what you guys think as people who aren't Pacers or Thunder fan. I will say the Pacers played awful last night. They shot 16 less shots and had 17 more turnovers than the Thunder and still won. So that's not a bad sign at all. And not surprising either if you've watched them. Dylan says Pacers in 6. OKC in 6. Pacers in 4. I feel like OKC in 6 could still happen. It's just they would have to win 2 out of the 3 games in Indy, which I personally don't feel like that's going to happen. OKC doesn't play well on the road. And the pace, I mean, Gamebridge is electric. It's awesome. How many leagues are you in? 9. No, Nathan, is he off celebrating his birthday? He flew to Hawaii today, so he's on vacation. Thunder in 6, but honestly, who knows? Yeah. I see, at this point, at the point where they took 1, I think it's going to be Thunder in 7, if anything. 19 turnovers. It was insane, man. First half. I know. cheering for the Pacers, but I'd be surprised if they got more than 2 wins. Really? After last night? You'd be surprised if they got more than 2 wins? I don't think anybody should be surprised if Pacers win this thing. I mean, if they turned the ball over 20 times in the first half and won the game. Are you going to a game? I am going to go to a game. Yeah, I'll go to game 3 or 4. Probably game 4. But no, I mean, I would not be surprised. I mean, you guys, I'm just telling you, like, they can win it. Nolan really shifted off a wide receiver factory. Yeah, where's he at? Yeah, he did. He went to he's a quarterback factory now. Quarter factory. Oh, it's going to rain at 1 a.m. Thanks, Alexa. Thunder and 7 because the NBA is rigged and Shea is their next golden boy. I could see that. However, I feel like if the NBA was rigged, the Knicks would have made it here. What in the... Alexa, stop. Did you guys hear that? What the frick is she talking about? Oh, man. It's the government listening to me. Evans over Adams, the Rams offense. I don't know. Yeah. You can take either. I don't have a strong opinion about either of those guys. They're both great. They're going to score a lot of points. So, sure. Take Adams. All right. Who's making it back to me here? Oh, good. We get another Cortland Sutton. Nope, we don't. Thank goodness. I hate these Rangers. Boom, 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 boom. See who makes it to me here. 2 goes. Okay. Honestly, probably just do this. What I need to do anyways. Holly chose the rise time for his Linsanity run. Not saying he's always good, but he's elevated himself. I mean, Linsanity. This is Jeremy Lin could never. This is insane. Yes, he did. Took over a terrible orphan trade. Kelsey and Aaron Jones for a 28 first. That's a fine trade. Have the Pacers never won an NBA championship? So here's how it works. No, the answer is no. But like the Knicks won in 73 or 72 was the last time. The Pacers won the ABA that same year. So the Pacers were ABA and they were dominant back in the 70s, like 60s and 70s. The Pacers were really good. I think they won 3 ABA championships. So when the NBA, because the NBA ultimately bought the ABA, nobody counts any of the ABA championships. So, but people count the Knicks championships. But, you know, the ABA wasn't a pushover league. And so, but since they had merged, no, we've only been, this is only the second time we made it to the finals. But the Pacers have just been always good. They're always good, but they've never, like, they can never, I mean, think about it. They never get freaking crazy star power. I don't freaking know who I want to take here. Who do you guys think? I'll take Jawan Jennings again. I don't care. I feel like I'm crushing this draft. Yeah, you have a good draft, though. Geno over Sam Darnold? Same tier. Is Ayuk worth trading up for in the 8th round? No. As a Sonics fan, I need the Pacers to pull through, so I deny OKC a ship. Yeah, I know that Seattle is rooting for the Pacers. I do know that. I don't blame them. I don't know a ton about that. I'm assuming that was messy when they left, right? I mean, we have the Colts because they left Baltimore, and it was messy when they left Baltimore, but Baltimore just got another team, which is fine. All right, some good picks going on here. Let's jump over, do some more trade questions real quick, and then we'll come back and finish up this draft. So, all right, Sean, appreciate you. Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy, DJ Giddens, Jaden Reed. Okay. Josh Allen, Chris Godwin. You'd be getting Allen and Godwin here? Oh, frick. I mean, do you have the QB depth to do this? I would do this and then down tier again. Because what you need here is like wide receiver and running back depth. Or you could just trade Kyler or Purdy straight up. Probably Kyler straight up for another position. It's good value, though. I think I'm taking this just for the value. Appreciate you, Sean. Okay, they're going to do this. Awesome. I love doing this. Wide right 98. Should I draft? Who should I draft at the 103? Genty was first, Hampton second. Definitely take Travis Hunter at the 103 wide right. 100% take Travis Hunter. So. Another one from wide right. Rookie draft 107. RJ Harvey or Caleb Johnson or someone else. Who would you guys target? Also, names target 109. Tyler Warner, Loveland. Yeah, so at the 107, assuming that you're in a super flex league, you're going to want the last person in that tier of guys that are, so probably maybe if Cam Ward is there, Tet McMillan, Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins, one of those guys should be there. But our rookie rankings are over on the site. I would check that out as well. At the 109, I like RJ Harvey or Caleb Johnson there. If this is a 1 QB league, though, then you are taking RJ Harvey or Caleb Johnson at the 107, one of those guys. And then at the 109, yeah, if Tyler Warren's there, I would take him. Like, Buka's not a bad pick there as well. I think Buka's a good target there. So either way, you're going to be in good shape. But, yeah, feel free to message us on Discord, by the way. All right, Cole Whitty. Herbert, a first, a second, a third. For Genty, Goff, and Evans. Okay, so let's just do Herbert and a first for Genty. And then a first for Goff. I mean, I think this is a win. I think you got to take this. Help you contend to a little bit. So. Price Croissant. 101 or Rashee Rice, the 108, and a 26 early mid. Yeah, it's not bad. I would take the package here. Rush B. I think that's what that's supposed to say. G-Dub and nothing for Marv and Jaden Blue. Yeah, I'll take Jaden Blue and Marv here for sure. Yep, Icarus, I got you, man. Cole, London and a first and a second for Lamb. I would do this, especially if you've got the depth. I think this is your team, right? Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm good with that deal. Take it. It's contending first. Exploring some options prior to June 28th draft. June 28th. Yeah. Both teams are contenders. Potential helps my arch nemesis more. I have the 102 as well. The 103? Oh, gosh. Freaking take this. That's, yeah, who cares who it helps? It'll help you in the long run. RJ Harvey and an early mid-second or Achan. 27 second. Yeah, give me Achan here. Another Cole Whitty one here. Jamar Chase or Malik Neighbors in 2 firsts. Yeah, I'll take Neighbors here. Thank you. Nice trade there. I like that. Renegade Reapers. He'd be getting JMO? I thought you already sold JMO, right? Sending Pickens for JMO. No. I'd hold Pickens. They're in the same tier. I don't think there's any reason to make this move here, Steely. Joseph H. Banks. How about this? 105 McCarthy and T. Higgins for CD Lamb. Nice. You guys are trying to up. I like you guys trying to up tier here. I will say this is probably pretty fair. Transitioning have to condense values and overpay. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yes. Frick. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, please take this. You've got an insane amount of assets. You need a CD Lamb on this team. B-Rob and Igbuka for Harvey. Yeah, I'm good with Harvey here. I'm good with this trade. I'm going to make sure you guys didn't leave any comments on those. 26 first is mine. Yeah, I did know that. The 203 is actually the 205. It's fine. Joseph A. Banks should say we'll have to drop one RP selections of rookie draft today. Any suggestion on whether it's okay when condensed? Yeah, no, I think it's great. I think it's good. Tommy Boy. Hampton in a first. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, I'm taking... You shouldn't... If anything, this is the trade. Hampton, you're down tiering heavily here. And actually, I don't even know if I would take this. So, no. Yeah, you're way... It's way off. You're not getting near enough back here. What the... It's my first again. I would see it. Does he have any better wide receivers than... Not really. Even this, I don't think I would do. I would hold. I'd hold Hampton here. I don't think this is a good trade partner for that. 2 firsts for Achan. Early mid. Super torn. Put a poll in the Discord. 50-50. 50-50. Try to get Kelsey or guys like Coleman. Make you feel better. Didn't budge. Just afraid Buka could turn out to be JSN later down the road. Any advice, explanation? Oh, that was for the other one. No, I don't. It's fine. It's a fine trade there, PR Fit. For this PR Fit trade, though, let me just refresh and see if you have any comments on this one. No. Honestly, if these are your own firsts or they're early firsts, I would be tempted to hold, but in a vacuum, I mean, Achan wins that, so. All right, cool. Two things. EB, did you want this to be a live blueprint? We'll jump back over and look at the end of the startup here real quick, but did you want this to be live because you bought a 1.0? You can let me know. If you're here, we can do it. Pork chopped, domain pork chop cod. This probably isn't not alive, so I'm gonna move this one over. All right. Icarus T Wood, perfect. All right, let's take a look at the draft here real quick. We finished it out. Let's go to the post draft review. What the frick? You're kidding me. Did my mouse just really die? Oh, that is so incredibly annoying. It just like dropped dead. All right, well, I gotta plug this in. Ugh. All right. Nah, you're good, EB. I got you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm last. I know, frick. Gosh, how did that even happen? Could I can get a freaking receiver? I don't know. Interesting. I'm definitely the most well-balanced team, though. All right, it's all good. All right, so again, we're gonna jump over now and do some solo Avery Huffman certified team blueprints. And so, if you guys would like to get your team reviewed, I do have some openings for tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this in the chat here, and you guys can jump in. You've got some options here. Again, if you haven't joined, you get a free one with the annual Motherflockature with code DOMAIN. You can submit. I can do your team live on the stream tonight, but I'm gonna be looking at really 3 teams here that I've got in the queue, and then anybody else we've got, I'll stay on as long as you guys want and do team reviews. So get your team reviews in. Make sure you select live blueprint when you do it. Obviously, again, there are 2 ways to get your team reviewed. Annual Motherflockature with code DOMAIN. It's $8 a month, but it comes with a free live blueprint tonight, a free blueprint update every single month with the Infinite program. If you want an a la carte, top right orange button on the site. You can link your sleeper team with your league ID or whatever platform you play on, or you can submit a non-linked and submit screenshots. But make sure to select your league settings, select which team is yours. Leave me as much detail as you can about the league and how your league values players, and then slide up to get a live team blueprint. So those are your options, and would love to take a look at your guys' teams tonight. So you're getting the full unfiltered Avery blueprint experience, which means that I can grade out your position groups and not have Nathan yell at me for it, which is sick, if you know what I'm saying, because Nathan always corrects me about stuff, and I don't know who made him in charge of making the freaking I don't know who put him in charge of determining what's right and wrong with positional scores. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, perfect. All right, here we go. Mr. Swift is a team name here. It's a startup, so it's a straight out of startup. You can tell by looking at the My Teams page here, right? I traded next year's first and a second round pick for 2 rookie wide receivers. Okay, yeah. Do you think I should hold steady and try to build a better running back room? Feel like I'm not dominant anywhere but solid in positions. Thank you. Again, Mr. Swift, we've got you at 3 here, coming out of the startup. And let's grade. This is a 10 team. It is a start 2 tight end. It's a start 2 quarterback with Superflex. It's a 10 team, but it is a start 12. So it's a deep 10 team league. So we'll grade it like a 10 team essentially. Or sorry, 12 team start 10. Positional grades first. Mahomes, Knicks, Bryce Young, and Geno. That's nice. 10 team. 7.5. I'll give you a 7. Bijan, Chase Brown, Najee. 5. Malik Neighbors, Lad McConkey, Tet McMillan, Rasheed. Good night. You had a great start at wide receiver, and then a bunch of. I mean, that's an 8. Might be a 9. That's freaking good, man. I'm gonna give you a 9. I'll give you a 7 at tight end with Loveland. Ingram's nice too. I mean, you traded your future first, but I mean, a 7.597 out of a startup is ridiculous. And you got Bijan, man. I mean, this is to me. I mean, I don't think it's no question. You built a wide receiver factory team. You drafted a wide receiver factory draft. I freaking love this. Well done. So I've got you again at 7.597. And yeah, well, definitely wide receiver factory, and it's straight out of startup, so everybody's contending. But we'll go contend, reload for your 3-year outlook here. Your cornerstones obviously being Mahomes and Knicks, Bijan. You got a ton of cornerstones, man. That's the thing. Like, this is a cornerstone heavy team, which typically just means it's a good team. Now, moves you can make on this one. I'm gonna recommend a Bo Nix down tier here. I like that you took Nix. You got him at a good value, but like, I think there are just so many guys that I like lower in these drafts. Purdy, Baker, Dak. And again, here's one thing I will say in the comment section here. Straight out of a startup, you may not get any deals done right away. But be patient. These deals will be for the entire offseason, so you should be able to make it happen. So, Torsten said, what are the benefits of an annual mother flocker besides the blueprint? A lot. So it comes with the blueprint, obviously. You said besides blueprint, though. So Blueprint Infinite, which is an update on your blueprint every single month. The trade calculator, all of our rankings, everything the site has to offer, the mock drafts, the database. But then you also get our exclusive Discord as well. We do behind-the-scenes stuff like Q&As. We've been trying to do them weekly with the voice chats for our domain mother flockers as well. You get all of our draft guides and stuff like that. You get the whole 9 yards. So lots of them. Are you not one, Torsten? That's crazy. The Discord's the best part. Honestly, the Discord, I think, is the selling point for people. Our Discord is sick. And apologies, I need to get the comments on the screen. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, you should jump over and join. Especially while Nathan's gone. I forgot to tell you. Contend, reload here. All right. Next move here that I think I want to make. I don't know, man. Okay, so you drafted 4 quarterbacks, which is great, but I'm going to move Bryce Young straight up for another position. And with the Bryce Young, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up my rankings real quick while we do this. Okay, so the range where we have Young. Yeah, update my rankings. I know. Yeah, I'd go running back here. I will give you, honestly, let's look at these bottom teams. It's straight out of a startup, so you might be making this deal mid-season, but like I think right now, RJ Harvey is a good one to target. I think Derrick Henry is a good one to target. And then I would take Tracy and I would pivot off of him. I might give you 2 pivot options here. Let's go Tracy and let's go Najee as well, since he still has some value, which is kind of crazy to me, but whatever. So we'll just give you pivots for those guys. Give you somebody cheaper. Honestly, for if you can try to get Josh Downs in this team, I would really like that as well. Just get more value. Honestly, you could do a golden pivot here as well if you wanted some more security there, but he's really the only like uncertain wide receiver you have, I would say. So I'm actually totally cool with you holding him. So again, definitely heavy contending here. Your draft capital is going to be really low, but you should probably understand that because you didn't really, have any draft capital left. So but yeah, this is a deep league, and you're starting Evan Ingram and Colson Loveland. So I like your tight ends here. Rashee Rice, Matthew Golden, Jacoby Myers are your flex spots. It's a deep league, and you've got a deep team, man. I like it. Trying to think. Last comments I've got for you here. Continue to prioritize depth. Start 120. Needs a few bench guys. And then lastly here, say play the market in season and snag vets from teams that pivot to rebuilds. Because honestly, out of a startup, that's pretty much the only way you can get veterans. Everybody thinks they're contending out of the startup right away. So it's a great team. Out of a startup, this is a fantastic roster. I love this. And I think that's it for this one. All right, T. Wood Jr., we appreciate you, man. If you have any questions, obviously you can follow up with us. We'll be here for you, but we'll send this blueprint over to you here tomorrow. It will be in your My Reviews page on the site. You're skipping the line, so we will see you here soon with the blueprint. All right, our boy Icarus is up next. Icarus joined recently, so we appreciate the heck out of him joining. But again, I've got the link down here in the comments section, and it's pinned if you want to get your team reviewed. I'll do as many as you guys want tonight, but... so you update the blueprint one time each month. Living in Germany, can't play a lot here. Would love to grind underdog best ball. Yep, it updates once a month, Torsten. That's correct. Hey, what's up, Icarus? Good to see you, man. All right, if you have any questions while we're here, let me know. But I'm gonna get into your team. So again, I've got 2 in the queue, and then if you want to get your team looked at, then there's the link to do it. Love to look at your guys' teams. All right. Avery said this could be a live review. I did. Completed trades, 103 and the 112 for Puka Nacua. That's insane. 212. The 312 for 201. That's insane. No tied in slot. Want to contend for 1 or 2 more years. Retool or rebuild. Sell my older assets. Love your content. Any help is appreciated. Honestly, probably what we'll give you anyways. But Icarus, we've got you at 3rd here. In a 12-team start 11 Superflex half PPR startup, and we're going to grade. So let's do that. Okay. 12-team. Love Dak. Nice. I'm gonna give you 5 there. It's not bad. Saquon, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, James Conner. From a value standpoint, this is probably a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 6 just because it's so much upside with Barkley and Henry. Chase, Puka. So yeah, nice start. Terry Burden, Evan Sutton. I can give that a 7. And then Gray is a 1. So 5, 6, 7, 1 is what I have for you here. I'm just going to give you a well-rounded contend, reload. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, good draft, man. I mean, again, startups are hard to like get a distinct advantage on, but I mean, I feel like you drafted pretty well here. It feels like, your league's probably pretty balanced in drafting, but I'm happy with this for sure. So again, 5, 6, 7, 1 here. And yeah, I've got you kind of like what you said. I've got you contending in the first 2 years. And then I think year 3, you might have to reload or retool, which is totally fine. I think a reload, in year 3, there's nothing wrong with that at all. So, Okay, so this is a deep. Here's the issue, and you don't have to start a tight end, which I like, and so I'm totally cool with you completely punting that position. There's a tight end premium, but it's not a huge one, so not enough to like go out of our way to get a tight end. The top of your lineup is really good. Love, Barkley, Henry, Chase, Puka, Terry McLaurin, and you've even got. Actually, you know what? Your flex spots are good too. I like how you built this team. You might need a little bit of. It's basically just trying to decide, because I like your running back room a lot. I love that you have some of those younger guys. Basically trying to decide if I want a down tier from one of your top guys, which honestly, I don't think I do. This is tough because, honestly, let's just do Love and let's do a down tier. Because I think you can down tier to Dak or even pivot to Baker or pivot to Purdy if you need to. I'll give you a down tier and say Dak, but if you can pivot to Brock Purdy, I'm also. Oh, you have Dak. I'm an idiot. Scratch that. I would still say though, Goff is somebody I would down tier to, and you could definitely down tier Goff. If not, if you could pivot to Purdy, that's totally fine. And get anything on top there you can. You really need somebody in your, like, you know, your wide receiver 3 and 4 positions need bolstered, I think. I would take McMillan and Terry McLaurin and try to up tier. So if you take Terry and then add like one of your depth pieces on and do an up tier here, because you've got a lot of guys, but I don't want to start McMillan this year. And so like when I'm looking to up tier from Terry here, like let's just look. Let's give you DJ Moore and Addison. Yeah, that's the kind of receiver I want. And I like your running backs. I'm gonna give you another cheap buy low here with I'll give you Jennings. And honestly, for the Jennings move, I'm gonna give you a pivot from like even like. I do like Connor on this team, not gonna lie. I honestly think this sucks, but I think I'm gonna put Jacoby Myers as the pivot here to go get Jennings. So I would target Juwan Jennings here if you can. But I did see you left a comment, so I'm going to read this real quick. Won the league last year after Dak went down with Earth Superflex. That's crazy. Aging assets are concerned, but can at least contend for one more year before seeing a fall off. No, I agree with you. I think you definitely could contend. Yeah, I mean, I've got you contending for 2 more years. So this is a good team. So yeah, again, the Jordan Love, I want you to down tier to Goff-ish or pivot to Purdy, one of those two. Terry McLaurin, just take one of your depth wide receivers like McMillan or Myers and up tier and try to get to like a DJ Moore, Jordan Addison. And then Jacoby Myers, I got you pivoting to Juwan Jennings or somebody in that range there. Suggestion, comment number 1. Really good job building this team. Continue to prioritize depth. The other thing I'll say is if you can get a serious overpay for Puka, consider down tiering to London, Ladd, JSN, or not Marv, I don't think, or Nico. Otherwise, I would hold. And also going to tell you this. Go ahead and hold all your future picks. Keep that flexibility to reload or rebuild whenever you need to. Because I think if you need the flexibility to reload if you like next year, but honestly you might end up contending again next year, which is again my prediction. But yeah, and again, I got you solidly contending here. Your draft capital is fine. Yeah, I mean, I like your flex spots. It's a deep league. But I think you've done pretty well in this format. And you did say you won the league, and so I think it's time to defend it. And I would continue. I will say this as well. Another comment. I would continue to fade tight end like you have. I think that's definitely the best course of action. All right, Icarus. Any questions? Ask me in the comment if you got any questions. But that's you. I mean, good team. It's a solid team. You know, you've got a lot of old guys, and so if you can, you know, if you do get the opportunity to get younger and make production lateral moves, which rarely happens, but it can. I'm not opposed to insulating that value a little bit. So, appreciate you. All right. EB, you're going to be up next, my friend. And last call for if you want your team reviewed tonight. I got you. Links right there. EB says he got a swag box and he loves it, by the way. So 6-point passing and rushing and 0.5 points for completion, non-tight premium. Okay, perfect. So PP, yeah. Perfect. He said this is the team that started it all with Dynasty Domain to me. 2023, my first ever Dynasty team. We had our rookie draft over the weekend. Yes, this is the Mighty Marvin Power Rangers. I remember this team. Excited to look at this. What's up, EB? Good to see you. Would you favor Baker or Goff or down tier? If you can pull off Baker as a down tier and get something on top, I would rather have Baker. I just don't know if people, if the person you're trading with views it as a down tier, it's a huge win for you. So yeah, I would do that. Running back can't go for the target for value gains. Jordan Mason's a great one. Trey Benson's a good one. Jordan James is a good one. Trying to think who else. Obviously Tootin, right? Marks is a good one to get. A lot of the rookies, honestly, are pretty good. All right, EB, if you have any questions while I'm doing this, let me know. All right. Yeah, I've got you here. 10-team Superflex, start 9 PPR. Let's see. Mighty Marvin. Let's grade it out. 10-team Superflex, May, Murray, and Levis. So May and Murray is solid. That's a 7. Hampton, Judkins, Brown, Chuba. Tootin, that's honestly really good. That's an 8. Jefferson, London, Marv, Hunter, DK. I'm going to give that a 9. Loveland, Kittle, I'm going to give a 9 as well. This is a high-end, well-rounded team. This is a really good team, even in a 10-team league. And you've prioritized upside here. And so I really like that. Egbuka for a 26 first and a startup. Toss-up. It's honestly a toss-up. So, yeah, I would say contend, reload. Probably contend if I'm being honest, man. This is a really well-built team. And, again, I've got yet a 7, 8, 9, 9. This is a really good team here. I will have some moves for you here, and we can kind of work through this. I definitely want a down tier from Kyler Murray. 100% want a down tier here. And I kind of the same thing as the last one. Well, this time I think you really can get to Baker Mayfield, and I think I'm going to give you Baker as the target here. I'm fine holding May, but the other thing you could consider is down tier from him. Honestly, I would move. I mean, you honestly. What's your depth like? You start 9, right? Yeah. So Hunter, Marv are your flex spots. So you got DK, Josh Down, Jacoby Myers. I would up tier here. Let's do it. Let's do some up tiers. You could honestly afford to like try to take this. This would break your league. Try to take Marv plus. Let's say Marv plus like, I don't know. Man, you got Chuba and Brown. Yeah, you need up tier here. And throw in whatever. And up tier there. I would be targeting another elite wide receiver here. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you CD. I'm gonna give you CD Lamb. I think you can get CD Lamb here. I like your running back room. I will give you another one. Let's take Chuba and Bashal Tootin and up tier there again. And I'm gonna give you 2 veteran running backs there, probably like high upside. I want like, where's Henry? Harvey's not about Henry. I want Henry. I want Henry on this team, 100%. So I'm going to give you Henry. I'm also going to give you RJ Harvey. No, I'm going to get, no, I'm not. I'm going to give you Lamb, and I'm going to give you a high upside receiver. I'm going to give you Devontae Adams. I'm literally just going for upside here, man. And with the down tier you make from Murray to Baker, you're going to pick up even more assets you can use to up tier here. And so again, I think if you can get like CD on this team, Derrick Henry as your third flex, like, I mean, you're going to be killing it. Your lineup is already disgusting. The other thing I would consider here, I would, and I'll start leaving these in the comments, but I was thinking Chase, but Lamb works too. Chase is good too. Yeah, I'm good. The strategy's been good, my friend. This is a killer team. Would consider using Loveland in a trade to up tier as well. Roll with Kittle if you need to. You know, and the other thing is, if you don't have to move Loveland, you can always just keep him, and you know, you got the tight end depth. You can afford it, I guess. Consider moving Myers, Downs, and Leggett, and up tiering from those guys as well. You've honestly got too much depth on this team. You've built such a good team. You have too much depth for this, because it's only a start 90. It's only a start 90 total. And then I'll say this: get yourself a cheap QB3. You obviously know those guys, but like Geno, Stafford, Tua, even maybe a freaking Daniel Jones. Who freaking knows? But you're definitely contending. And your draft capital, obviously, you still got all your picks next year too, which is incredible. Another comment for you here: don't be afraid to use your 26 firsts in a deal to get higher upside. I would pay Marvin a 26 first for Lamb or Chase in a heartbeat on this team. In a heartbeat. I'd pay Marvin 2 firsts for Chase. I really would. But I mean, not sure how much better you could have done here, man. This is incredible. This is a really, really good team. And again, I've got your depth score high, but we'll get it lower because of the lineup. This is... See, I don't think I can give you an elite value team here, but that team is so good. These are, honestly, you're freaking top. This is a top-heavy league, but... What questions do you have, EB? Any? Hopefully that's all pretty clear. I mean, you've done a pretty freaking good job with this team. I'm a big fan of this. I'll send this over to you here tomorrow, but I mean, my goodness, dude. I've got all this written down for you. Nice team. Really well done. All right. Perfect. All right, Wax 16, appreciate you. You're going to be up next here. Again, I got in the comments the link to get your team reviewed. I've got one right now in the queue, which means you will be up next if you submit now. So use the link. You can submit your team. Take a look at it on the stream here tonight. And EB, if you got any questions, let me know, man. This is a sick team. All pretty clear. Want to see what moves make after the rookie draft. I mean, you're in a really good spot, man. You're in a really good spot. Yeah, appreciate you, buddy. We love you. You're an OG. You've been around a while, dude. All right, Whack, here we go, buddy. Team name, your mom. I like it. It looks pretty even. Oh, started draft a couple weeks ago. There you go. That's why. Nice. I'm excited to look at this. All right. Appreciate EB. All right. Team name here, again, is your mom. Start by grading out your positions here, but this is a 12-team Superflex Start 9 PPR. No tight end premium. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for getting one and supporting the Nathanless domain right now. All right. In a 12-team Superflex, you've got Mahomes, Love, Dart. That's nice. 7. You've got Caleb Johnson, Bashul, Tootin, and James Conner. It's okay. Give it 4. Lamb, JSN, Flowers, Golden, Kyle Williams. Nice. Give me another 7 there. Fryermuth, I'll give you a 2. Straight out of a startup, so I feel like you have to contend. Yeah, you do have to contend. We'll make some moves and contend. I like that you took Caleb Johnson in this league. I'm just going to give you well-rounded here. Contend, reload. Most of the teams coming out of a startup are... You're not quite wide receiver factory either, so I'll just give you well-rounded. I think you did a pretty good job. This is a pretty good team. So, yeah, okay. I know what I want to do on this team. Out of a startup, I'm a huge fan of this. Let's start with the Love down tier. Okay, same thing. If you can get Baker, I like that. If you can get Dak, I like that. If you can get Goff, I like that. I'm gonna give you Dak. I'm trying to figure out if I want to have you down tier for Mahomes at all. It would help. It would definitely help, and it would allow you to keep CeeDee Lamb. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have you down tier for Mahomes. I definitely want Purdy in this one. I need Brock Purdy on this team. If I'm trading Mahomes away. So try to get a ton on top. Here's how you're going to win your league. Because this is a start 9 still. You're going to win your league of these flex spots. Right now you have Flowers and Golden, but the problem is you really don't have a tight end, and you're thin at running back. And so if you can get, you've got Swifty down there, I guess, too. You're definitely going to be contending. I'm going to give you a tight end target. I'm going to give you George Kittle. I think you can get him in these down tiers as well. And then in terms of another, probably, I'm going to give you a Zay Flowers pivot. I know you just drafted him, but, try to get somebody with higher upside there. And let's just take a look at my rankings real quick with Flowers. I'm going to try for Romo Dunze there, for sure. So I'm going to give you a Dunze. League mates are trying to get Caleb. Is there anything you'd move off of him for? That kind of sucks. I like that pick. But, yeah, there is. Do you have any offers for Caleb yet? There, Nick? I'm assuming this is your team, right? Yeah, do you have any offers there? I just got sent Dak and Rome for Herbert and Golden. I would take Dak and Rome there. Should we be trading 26 first for 27 first? Nope. Hold your 26s. They're going to be more valuable quicker. I didn't see the Lamb trade there, Tobias. I'll have to check it out. I would like not to trade Caleb Johnson probably because I think he's such a good value right now. But I'm going to give you a couple comments here while you answer that question. Consider adding some running back depth. Guys like JT, Jacobs, Henry, and Harvey would be good for this team. Yep, and nothing good there underselling it. I wouldn't even entertain anything. He's too good of a value. I would only want an overpay. So, Jaden says, what's the difference between a Blueprint 1.0 and 2.0? Hey, Jaden, if you go right here to the link that I dropped, there's actually a Blueprint guide. You click on it, and let me just drag it over here for you. Click on it and scroll down. The Blueprint guide, it will tell you all the differences. I will say this, though, if you're looking for a live one. Sorry, I don't think that was on the screen. If you're looking for a live one, we only do the 1.0s live. But if you're looking for the off-screen one, the 2.0 is like the beefier version. It's the super in-depth version. The 1.0 is the OG. So there's the differences right there. The essentials versus the diehards. Okay. Yeah, the teams that want to call are Callentown and Wide Receiver Factory. Well, Callentown can have them. No, I can't. I don't want any of these guys. Unless you get, like... No. No, I don't want them. And then Wide Receiver Factory. This guy can have him. And you could send him... Tell him he could have him for Garrett Wilson. He does have Kittle. I want Kittle from him. But I honestly don't think you're going to get it done there. I don't think those are good trade partners either. So I would just hold. What kind of value should I get from a Hurts down tier? I would try to get like Mahomes or Caleb plus in a Hurts down tier. And it should be plus live. Yeah, 2.0 can't be live. That's correct. They take the 2.0s take a ton of time, so we do those ones off screen. Hot take: Debo comes the wide receiver one in Washington. That'd be insane. That is a hot take. I would be shell shocked if that were true. So yeah, consider adding some running back depth to this team. I would probably hold all of your future picks just to see what happens. But don't be afraid to use it mid-season if you end up being like a heavy contender. You can use it to win your league per usual. I've got the down tiers from the quarterbacks. I've got the pivot from Flowers. I'm gonna say this. I would also consider pivots from Golden and Williams for proven vets. So guys like Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, plural. Things like that. You have 2 seconds next year as well. So you got all your draft capital. Again, I've got you in the contending range here. But, yeah, Nicholas, what questions do you have, man? I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about your team here. This is solid, man. So, again, to summarize, I'm going to down tier from the quarterbacks and target Dak and Purdy. I definitely want Purdy if you're going to trade away Mahomes because the value installation there. But Dak, Goff, Baker, all really good options for down tier targets from Love. I would like to pivot from Flowers to Odunze. If not Odunze, there was another guy here that was like Xavier Worthy, maybe, as like a straight up pivot. And then, you know, also in your down tiers, I like to add an elite tight end. I like to get George Kittle there. So it'll help you contend a lot. I would definitely hold like guys like CD and JSN on this team. So what's up, Kafir? Good to see you, buddy. Roman Wilson or Pat Bryant. Pick your favorite. It's honestly, that's personal opinion. I don't have a strong opinion about either of these guys. I really don't know. And I've got you at a 7.472. I need to make sure that's right. Content, reload. I'll give you a well-rounded, right? Yeah. Perfect. I think you answered them all for now. I like the QB pivots. Any other running back targets? Yeah, again, like JT Jacobs, Harvey, Henry, CMC, I would say. Chase Brown would be another decent one. Depending on how cheap he is, maybe you could get Bucky, but those guys for sure. So you should be able to find some good value in that range. So, all right, yeah, we appreciate you, man. Need anything at all? Let me know, man. Send this over to you here tomorrow. It'll be in the My Reviews tab of the site. Okay. A Rich and a third for Golden. I would take Golden, man. I'll take Golden. All right. Last call. If you speak now or forever hold your peace. If somebody's in the process of submitting a review, let me know so I can wait for you. But I have no queue right now. So either I'm going to do another one here or that's the queue for tonight. Golden, RJ Harvey, and a second for T. Higgins and Breece Hall. I take T and Breece. T and Breece. It's not straight. All right, make sure you guys drop a like. Record a couple good videos for you next week as well. I can't remember when we're doing our wide receiver rankings, but those are coming out soon. Yeah, you guys liked the overpay video, I think. It's fun. I'll always love those. Those are fun. Derek Unicorn. Should trade Chris Godwin for Swift Plus. I I would probably, I'd probably hold. I don't think I would do that, Postman. Does this trade seem sus to you? Like collusion sus? Wide receiver could have up tier with from Golden, Ayuk, Shakir, and Addison. Yeah, I would work to get into the Rashee Rice, T. Higgins range with a couple of those guys. I think you could do it. Rashee Rice, T. Higgins, AJ Brown. If you can get any of those guys, you're in good shape there, Vice. Yahtzee says just got one. Perfect. Refresh it here real quick and get started on it for you. Perfect. Appreciate you, buddy. May need to bounce. Do you want me to wait to do it, or do you want me to do it and you can watch it later? You just let me know, man. I can get it queued up for you just in case you want me to do it now. I could also do it Monday. It doesn't matter. You could be first up on Monday if you want to be here when we do it. Do have a trade as well. I'm going to refresh this and do that. Mr. World Schneid, appreciate you. Here's a trade question voucher for you. Bijan and Golden, you'd be trading, and you'd be basically down trading for Bijan and Nico. Yeah, I would take the package here. I'd take the package here for sure. I like this. All right, Yahtzee, what do you think? Tonight or Monday? It's like it's Flock Community League. How about that? Lawrence and Herbert for Daniels. I'd probably take Daniels there if you have the depth to make that deal. I know it's a freaking Flock Community League because Cheeky Hobson. Do it now, watch later. It's an orphan team I took over. Perfect. I've got it loaded up. I'm ready to do it, man. Appreciate you. If you're still here while I'm doing this, you have any questions, let me know. Team name here is Yahtzee. There we go. All right, my man. 12-team Superflex start 10 PPR. It's a 3/4 point tight end premium here. Let's, of course, start by grading out your positional groups here. And then we'll go from there. All right. Quarterback. And I've got you here at fifth here in the 12 team. So right here in the middle of the league. You got May, Purdy, Stroud, Tua. Nice. That's solid. I'm going to give that an 8. Achane and Spears, I'll give a 3. Waddle, Shakir, 2. Laporta's an 8. And then you got the 104, 107, 204. So you're going to get a rookie draft blueprint with this, by the way. And so let me add your picks in here. So you got what? 104, 107, 24, 27. Yeah, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 7. Perfect. Yeah, I've actually got that down. I'm going to go future value here with all your picks and such. It is a start 10. I don't think you're contending this year, but we'll kind of work it out and see. I'm going to go future value here for you, man, with all your picks. In terms of the moves that I want you to make here, I'm going to have you move Stroud straight up for another position. I need a wide receiver from Stroud. And honestly, all your targets are going to be wide receivers here, I think. And then I also am just going to move Achane for a wide receiver as well. And then one more here that I would do. I'm going to take Khalil Shakir and Debo, and I'm going to up tier to a better wide receiver there. All right, I'm going to give you a bunch of guys here because the other thing you can do that I'm going to put in the comments, you can also consider moving off of Tua straight up for a wide receiver. I'm going to put this in the comments as well. Build around your wide receiver position in a reload rebuild. Okay. So some trade targets with Stroud, like freaking, let's look. Yeah, I think you can get. I think you can get an H-Hand too. I'm gonna give you a couple guys in this range. I'm gonna give you. You have the 104, 107. I'm gonna give you non-rookies since your rookie draft hasn't happened yet. But honestly, Travis Hunter, Tet McMillan are the guys I like here. I'm gonna say go. I'm gonna give you Rashee Rice. I need to give you higher guys than that, honestly. I'm gonna aim high a little bit here. I'm gonna give you Marv. And then I am gonna give you Travis Hunter just because I'm not sure you'll be able to get him in the draft. But if you can, that would be great. I would also like to get. I'm just gonna give you some other wide receiver targets here. I'm gonna give you Igbokwe. Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to give you that. You haven't had your rookie draft yet. Why is James Cook 95th in my rankings? There's no way I did that. I'm gonna give you Worthy, and I'm gonna give you Josh Downs as well as a buy low. Pacers in 5, yes sir. I just bought the annual motherflocker. How do I sign up for a live review? Yes sir, appreciate you. Yeah. So once you're on the Flock site here, I'm just gonna I'll just show you. And any page of the Flock site, top right corner, personalized advice. You'll click on that button, and then basically it will walk you through the team review process. You already got this. And yeah, you will be able to just click on that button, and here's what it looks like. You just link your team, use your sleeper league ID. Yeah. Select your team, so. Then add any comments for me. So yep, you should be able to go through that process and get it on. Again, don't upgrade. I'll take care of it for you tonight. Appreciate you, man. Any of you guys who joined tonight, I'll do the live review for you for free. So, did I ever give you a team archetype here? I did. I said future value. That's right. Future value is rebuilds contend. By the way, you know that though, Yahtzee. Okay. Yeah, your draft capital grade's pretty good. Definitely got you more on the rebuild side. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this as well. Make as many moves as you can to try and play the market, both now and during the season. Take advantage of buy lows. That's really how you're gonna get out of this thing. I think you're in a good spot anyways. And again, for your rookie draft, I'm gonna include a rookie draft blueprint in here for you. Yeah, that'll get you there. I'm gonna have you hold all your picks. I think I like where your picks are. I think I'm gonna hold. You could potentially use the 2-4 and the 2-7-2 up tier. So I will put that, but if you can't, just hold there, and that's totally fine. 8 through 2 8. And then like the guys at each pick, I would say take whoever's left of Hunter and McMillan. At the 104. Or Hampton, I guess. Whichever one of those guys falls to you. The 107, I've got Judkins or Ward there. That's probably the correct target. 204, Bird and Higgins and Scadaboo. 207, like Tootin, Harris, Jack Besh, those kind of guys. So your draft capital is good, though. And again, I've got some draft strategy in here for your first round picks as well. So yeah, this is solid. I picked from the 104, but not sure why I have the 107. Oh, so you don't own the 107 at all? League needs one more player. I think for some reason I have his picks. I gotcha. Okay, I see what happened here. 2-4, 2-7, and 3-4. So you don't have the 2-7 either. Okay, so you've got all these picks. I see. So you should just have all the 4 picks. That's what I'm gathering. I'm taking these off here real quick. And then you've got the 4-4 as well. Okay, with that, I think I'll just hold all your picks then. You're still going to be in a perfectly good spot here, so. Yeah, it's probably that empty roster. It's probably what's doing it, so. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I think that's going to do it here for you, Yahtzee. So if you have any other questions, let me know. But I've got the... oh, I got to download both of them. I got the... I've got this queued up for you. So we should be able to get this over to you tomorrow. With the... Again, everything I talked about on here tonight and your rookie draft blueprint. So... Yeah. I feel good about this plan. We appreciate you, man. If you got any questions, let me know. All right. Mark that one as complete. All right. Timely Priesthood. I'm assuming that is you, so Wooful. So we appreciate you. I got you here in a minute. GHC has a trade question real quick. Renegade Reapers. Discord split here. I'm not split. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. I don't know what the split is. The depth, maybe? The depth implications? I don't know. Thanks, Yahtzee. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I do have a girlfriend. I've been married to her for frick. 4 years. 4 years next month. Holy crap, man. This goes by quick. And yeah, I have a little baby. Yep, still taking trade questions. You can submit advice. I'm about to do Timely Priesthoods right now, so. All right, Timely Priesthood. Appreciate you joining, man. Yeah, if you need anything at all, send me a friend request on Discord. Obviously, it's just me for this week, but Nathan's normally here. You can send him a friend request as well. And yeah, we're super excited to have you. And we're going to get this initial team blueprint done for you, and then you're going to get infinite blueprint, an update on this team every single month. So, how do I get a girlfriend? That's a good question. How do you get some chat? Help him get a girlfriend. How does he get a girlfriend? It's been a while since I was in the dating game. Where's Nathan? Did he take a day off for his birthday? Yeah, he actually went to Hawaii for his birthday, so that's kind of bold of him. He just abandoned me. He didn't even tell me he was going. I'm just kidding. All right. Took a hard rebuild, but by being very active trading, I'm on the up and up. Lots of picks. Biggest thing, deciding where to go get players. Yeah, L. Williams wants his picks back, basically. His 27 second for Ladd and Terry. Oh, that's actually a decent trade. What's his thing? L. Williams? Oh gosh. Oh frick. Okay. Yeah, no. So you can let me know in the chat if I'm right, but you're getting Terry and Ladd for 2 firsts and a second, right? That's the offer. Good gravy, yes. That's a smash, dude. That's a fleece. Team name here, Jack's on my Penix. How about that? You've got a really good team. Holy smokies. And you've already had your rookie draft. Cool. And you do have a ton of firsts, man. Yeah, I'm going to be cool trading this away for freaking Ladd. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I would accept that deal immediately. It's an amazing deal. All right, let's grade. Stroud, Penix, Young. Nice. I'm going to give it a... Yeah, I'll give it a 5. It's a what? It's a 1 Q. Oh, it's a 1 QB. Okay, it's a 1 QB. That's probably a 3. 12 team. Yeah, start 10. Yeah, give it a 3. Henderson, Walker, Tootin. That's nice. Yeah, I'll give you a 5. London, JSN, Marv, and then a drop off, but it still gets you. London, JSN, and Marv still gets you to almost an 8. Give you an 8, and then Bowers a 10. Bowers and Lovin, my gosh. Yeah, I would give you a wide receiver factory build here, man. This is you've got three pretty good wide receivers here, but I'm totally fine with you punting quarterback, but like Stroud, I'm just gonna have you down tier to Baker. If you're gonna punt quarterback, let's get the productive ones, or Purdy, one of the two. The second move I want you to make here for sure is we're going to take Loveland and move him for another position altogether. I like Loveland, but honestly, it seems like you probably took him in the rookie draft because he was the value, and now we can move off him. So get another good player there. And then last here, move-wise, I like your running backs. I'm going to give you some pivots here. I'm going to give you Tracy as a pivot. Depth still important in this league, by the way. But Tracy as a pivot. And then I'm gonna just also do Shakir as a pivot because there are better contending guys there. So I'm just gonna give you some targets for those guys. So for the Stroud down tier, you're getting Baker, and you know you can get whatever on top. And yeah, your draft capital grade is pretty freaking good here because you've got 3 firsts and a second, and then you've got 2 firsts in 27 as well. It's very good. Definitely a contending team, but again, really what I'm looking at here is like, well, the top of your lineup's pretty good, promising. Your flex spots are Lovin, Shakir, Tootin. But when we trade Lovin for another position, you know, we should get somebody solid here. We can go for a. Let's honestly just look at the teams that don't have any tight ends, especially the contending ones. Try to get... See if you can't get Kyron Williams. Even if you have to pay up a little bit, it might be pricey, but I want to try it. Like, I want to try Kyron and Rome. This guy really needs a tight end. Really does. And you could build it into... Oh, this guy has Purdy and Mayfield. You could definitely build it into a quarterback deal here and have the guy get Stroud. Sell him on Stroud's elite upside. I'm going to give you 2 wide receiver targets here as well. I'm going to give you trying to think who you can afford with the moves I'm giving you. Probably both cheap guys. I'm going to give you Devontae Adams and Chris Godwin both. Because really, like, I like your top 3 guys a lot. You just need to add depth behind them. That's like really what it is. Like contending depth. So, tons of cornerstones on this team. Not a ton of depth, which is probably the biggest thing. But add some of that here. I will say this in the comments. Depending on how your season plays out. Down tiering from Bowers might be something I would explore. Especially in a 0.25 tight end premium league. Because then you could down tier to an elite receiver and stack depth, and then you could keep Loveland. So honestly, if I were you, I would take offers for Bowers before I sell Loveland and see if you can get like a crazy stupid overpay. If you can't get a crazy stupid overpay, that's probably not worth trading. Take your non-productive depth and stack with cheap Betts, Connor, Kamara, etc. So, last comment here I already told you, but make that lad trade. You don't need the draft capital. You need to win. But I mean, this is solid, man. You got a ton of value on this team, and I like it. So you just got to move the value around, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to put this freaking... I forgot to put your grades up. It's 3, 5, 8, 10. And I do have you as a contend reload. So, I mean, I think you're perfect. I think you're sitting pretty contending here. I think you're squarely in the mix. Period for the next 2 years. You just, again, you got to move some of the depth pieces around. Wheel and deal a little bit. I would also, I'll just say this, I didn't put this on here. I would also consider a pivot off of Walker, Kenneth Walker. I definitely, I don't know. The thing with Kenneth Walker is he's been going so cheap recently that's actually kind of hard for me to say pivot off of him. But all right, Woofless, you got any questions? Welcome, my friend. If you've got any questions, I won't close you out here just yet in case you got any questions in the comments, but let me know if that all makes sense. I'm going to send this entire thing to you. Everything that I talked about, all the moves I said to make, all on here as well. And so it should make sense when we send it, but yeah, definitely appreciate you joining, man. This is yeah, I think you'll have fun. So I got Walker for Darnold in the 3rd. Yeah, so I mean, again, that's such a good price. I just don't feel like you can actually move him. I really don't. Which again, in some leagues he's so cheap now. Like, Len's got a trade question here for us real quick. The 105 for AJ Brown. Sure. Take AJ Brown here. Let's look at your team real quick. Just make sure you don't need the running back. Yep, take AJ Brown. Jordan Whittington in that trade is funny to me. Vice has just sent my trade question in. Did my blueprint a few days ago and set it down here from Stroud and JJ. Did Stroud for Goff and Rice already? Yeah, this guy's a JJ fanboy and wants him bad. I'm good with this. Yeah, take this. I'm totally fine with this trade. Do it, Vice. I like it. It's a good down tier. All right. Just says, been watching the stream for months. This had me hyped. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Really. I'm really glad you joined up. And yeah, if you need anything at all, let us know. But that's, I mean, again, fun team there. You got a nice team. For you to have inherited that as a rebuild and turned it into what you turned it into, I mean, that's really impressive to me. So, good stuff, man. And again, any other follow-up questions, you can make sure you pop over, sync your Discord, etc. So, Eric, I just answered it. So you should have rewind it a little bit if you didn't see it. I answered it already. I told you to take it. All right. Last call. Anybody else want a team review tonight? Put in the comments or forever hold your peace. I don't know what I'm going to do. Nathan says he just landed in Hawaii. I don't know what I'm going to do without Tyrese Halliburton not hitting a game winner tonight. 105 for Ladd. Yeah, you're robbing him. Yes. Should I ask for more? Should I not push it? Ask for, I mean, it never hurts to ask for more. And if he says no, see, here's the thing. You can always ask for more without sending a counter. Like, what if, just do a verbal one. And if he says no, this is my final offer, then just accept it. So ask him verbally for more. If he says no, then accept the trade. Should I trade Monty a first and a second for Higgins? I'm fine with that. Is Nathan in Hawaii for his birthday? He is, yeah. It's a birthday trip. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? That's pretty awesome. I think we did pretty good without Nathan, didn't we? We survived. Didn't burn the house down. All right, y'all. Again, I'm gonna be live Monday. Oh, I don't know. What do you think, chat? Should I go to the studio for Monday, or should I just stream from home while Nathan's gone? It probably doesn't make a difference if I'm at the studio, does it? I don't think it does. Should I even the trades so my league mates don't get pissed? No, not at all. It's Goff and T-Law. No, Goff and T-Law is fine for QB1, QB2. So, But I'll be live again on Monday. We'll stream while Nathan's gone pretty much the whole time. And Kyle says stay here. I trust Kyle. We have work from home day. I know. It is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. But, yeah, I know you guys probably don't care. How do I trade off Lamar for a wide receiver? I would try to, if you still need quarterback, I would try to down tier and get a wide receiver on top. So, all right. Y'all rock. That was fun. What, 2.5 hours? Good live stream. All right, we're going to do it again on Monday. Again, we already got videos coming out next week, so we'll have a video for you Tuesday. But, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. I missed that Twitter account. All right, we'll be back here soon. I appreciate all you guys jumping on with me. It was a fun stream. So have a great weekend, and catch you on Monday. Peace out, guys.